Everyone, except a couple of losses which he afforded. There's the Monastery Swift Spear on the first turn. Classic burn deck. It goes for that turn 1 creature. Island for Mr. Louiegee. So looking at his deck list, very solid. You got the Boros Charm, you got the Prowess package, Soulscar Mage, Monastery Swift Spear. Then you got some wizards to enable the Wizard's Lightning, turning it into a Lightning Bolt, which is the Viashino Pyromancer, the Gito Lava Runner. Then your classic red package, light up the stage, Lightning Strike, your second bolt, and then you have the Boros Charm as your Haymaker, dealing 4 damage. Also the Eidolon in the main board to deal with so much damage to your opponent when he's on the curve. So it's gonna go down to 16. And then looking at Luigi's deck, classic blue-white control deck, the Azorius Charm, Dovin's Veto main board. Might not be looking good in the first game. Yes! Thank you, Ma'am Georgina. Thank you so much. Azorius Charm, like I mentioned before, Absorb is a very crucial card. So it's gonna go down to 18 with the Wild Slash. Prowess 1. Light up the stage, Prowess 2. Goes down to 16. Lightning Strike and no land. Is he gonna play the third one though from his hand? Very crucial. Nope. This goes in for 4, goes down to 10. So going at Luigi's deck, you got Supreme Verdict, 4 off, Teferi, Time Traveler, very powerful Planeswalker. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, one of his win cons. Then got Narset to dig around his deck, as well as Dig Through Time, which is still legal in Pioneer. Very unique card to be legal. As well as Birth of Meletis, which is the very crucial card here for the matchup, to buy a lot of time. There's the wall, and he's gonna gain 2 in the next turn. There's the play. Alright, very interesting play. Goes down to 7, bounces the Eidolon. It might actually work out for him, because now he has a choice of either playing the Eidolon, because he knows that he didn't get that that third land drop earlier, so he might be struggling to play these 2 spells, Lightning Strike and Viashino Pyromancer, for this turn. So now he has to make a choice whether to put the Eidolon back just to lock him from his life total, or get the Viashino Pyromancer and play the Eidolon next turn. So this is a very crucial turn for Kris to try to find a way to get back on the board. No hand shot. Wala pa may kabot ana Janlobs. dili pa kaya sa mong powers. Takes a lot of resources. All right, so he goes with the Pyromancer, passes the turn. Yes, sir. So he untaps, draws a card, goes up to 2 life into 9. So that Teferi definitely saved him some life total there, forcing him to play the Pyromancer. And that wall is definitely doing a lot of work, buying some time for Louiegee to set up. Next time, John Lobes, we'll let you know when we get those hand shots ready. So another Teferi, Time Traveler. Wow, this is such a beatdown. So he can still draw cards, If he's not playing the verdict this turn, he'll probably play it in the next one. So he can bounce, yeah. He can bounce the Eidolon. Plays the island, passes the turn. Sir Joseph, thank you so much for the like. Kris, it's Chris's turn right now. For those who are not aware, both players are playing companions. In Chris's side, he's playing the Lurrus, which can give him so much value by replaying his creatures. Alright, goes for the Wizard's Lightning, down to 6. So he's just going for the life total here. He's gonna block one of them. So I'm guessing he's just going face. Goes down to 4. Yikes. I guess this is a cycle or an ox on the end step. Alright, cycles the sensor. Louiegee's turn. That was very good. That was very good. Then if he plays the Eidolon, it's gonna be in a very awkward position. Okay, just needs to find a way to gain life. And the fact that he has the ferry, he still has the ferry on the field, means that he might be able to take advantage of the fact that Kris needs to play everything on his turn. Let's hope he doesn't forget as well. Yes. To pick up the Teferi. Hello Malu, welcome to stream. Yes, your husband is trying to get his way into the championship. So let's see if we can turn things around. So he hasn't. So this looks like probably an instant verdict, or if he's wary of Kris playing the white source, he can definitely. Yeah, there it is. Battlefield Forge on the field for Kris. So that means the Boros Charm is now online. So he has to be aware of that. So he's gonna go to combat. He's gonna block the Viashino Pyromancer with the wall. Goes down to 3. Alright. He's not gonna yield. Yep, and there is no instance. And I think this is the attempt to do the Boros Charm. Yep, Louiegee is giving him a pause there. Absorb, oh my god. Very timely absorb. So it's gonna go up to 6. This is what Louiegee definitely wants, as he's slowly stabilizing. So Kris definitely took the risk to actually finish him off right there, even though he had mana up for counterspell. And the worst part is he was able to gain life. So very flexible way to make a defensive move. But looks like it might be an Arset here. Definitely taking his time. Nope, just place another Teferi. He's already ticked up. So he's gonna bounce the Swift Spear to draw a card. So he's literally trying to make he's either trying to dig for an answer here for Kris's next play, like another absorb or probably a veto, or just trying to make Kris's mana issues very more awkward. Never mind, he just draws the 4th land. So what's the play here for Kris? Alright, place the Swiss Spear. Let's hit resolve. Greedy play. Asa man ang defending champion, Sir Gerson? Wala lagi na ako nakita. Sir Haley, that was the previous league, by the way. And he's already out of the tournament. Wow, second Swift Spear into Lightning Strike. And there's the veto, but all of the Swift Spear are already pumped. So he's not gonna die yet. But he's gonna go down to 2 because of this. Hey Star! Wala pa mas dukpaw. Chill lang sa chill. Alright, blocks the Pyromancer, goes down to 2. This is a very crucial turn for Louiegee. He needs to gain more life or try to stabilize. Gets another planes for the field. Looks like you're on the ball here, John Lubes. I think that was definitely a greedy play for Mr. Louiegee to play the second Teferi. Alright, picks up the ferry. Man, this hat is really super bright on the camera. Very fabulous. Alright, so I mean, if he has dig through time, I think it's a very good play. He has like 8 cards on the graveyard. Wow, he plays another Teferi. Oof, don't know about this. So this probably means that he is low on resources here. I think Louiegee is definitely trying to dig for some answers. Not looking good for the control player. So he draws the card. Can't tell if it's good or bad. He's doing the math. I wouldn't be surprised if he scoops here, but if he has a verdict, he can definitely do instant speed. But then he'll probably be open to a burn spell just to end the game. Passes the turn. This is Kris's opportunity. Yeah. Definitely yeehaw, as Kris might have an opening here. Gonna play the Swiss Spear, definitely. Right, let's hit resolve. This is definitely, it's either going to be a verdict or non-bow for Louiegee right here. He's just gonna go in for lethal, and he scoops it up. Alright, so it was just slow 8s. This is the third match between Kris and Louiegee. We've already had our first match yesterday with Lord and Shinji, and earlier we got Andrew and Jim. Jim was able to get that win. I'm guessing you weren't able to buy Brasso from him in advance. No chill, Jim. Yeah, definitely. And both games pa good. That was brutal. Taking out the Llanowar Elf. So, Birth of Valeris is the play here. Same as the previous game. But this time he's on the play, so this is definitely gonna buy him some time with that wall and that 2 life. Such a very underrated card for the control deck. Right, there's the second land for Kris. Probably gonna play the Eidolon just like the previous game, but this time he already has that early access to the white source. All right, so there's the wall. Let's see if Louiegee can try to slow things down. This might be another Teferi. Nope. Okay, this time he's gonna play it very patiently by passing the turn. Wala Sphinx Revelation? No, he does not have Sphinx Revelation. That is the old build, John Lubes. Nobody plays that card anymore. I'm sorry. We moved on. We have better cards to play now. This is 2021. Alright, looks like Kris is attacking. 4 damage negated. Wild Slash, but you can't play around that. Like playing vetoing a Wild Slash, we kind of feel bad. So, and Kris definitely has more 1 mana spells. So mas efficient talaga yung
even if you can counter the spell, the cross triggers, right?
Prowess triggers, and then you have the Eidolon to check you if you play any 3 or less spells. So you're always on the edge. And there you go, Narset's Reversal. This is what I was talking about earlier. And a player cast a spell. Yeah, copy does not count as cast. So he's only gonna take. Yeah. Oh wow! Just throws a Wizard's Lightning at him. So that's a third. Goes down to 10. So now it would have made more sense to block the Switch Spear if that was the case. But I think he was just afraid to lose the wall. I'd rather save life. But like I said, the reversal was very crucial because now he was able to remove the Eidolon, which is very good. Unsa ba diya ini? Balik na laging dula dyan, Lobs. Bumalik ka na, sir. Ay, lagi. By the way, guys, Carlo G is about to move to Cebu pala, so anyone here who knows Carlo here in the city,
Who knows and likes Carlo,
and oh my God, thanks Carlo, do drop by at the shop and send your regards. Mag-celebrate me later. Especially you, John Lobes. Kung makaani ka dire, the real damage is coming from the creatures. Where's the beat?
although it's called the burn deck, the burn is actually just the reach.
Yeah. The creatures are definitely the main problem. Because they'll just keep attacking if you don't have anything to block with. Ah, so he did it main phase. Interesting. Goes down to 10. Verdict would definitely be good for Kris. I think he only has 2 cards in his hand. Yeah! What up, Sir Paulo? Brother Pao. Mal maklaro din yung chat here. Ay, son, pabara pa na nahat. Mubalin sa Cebu si Sir Carlo. Yes! Sir Hailey! He's moving to Cebu. We have big plans for Cebu, guys. Just a heads up. Coming from Top Deck Games.
You plant a flag where others failed.
Alright. Attacking for both Swift Spears. I'd still rather try to deal with the Swift Spears because they just get bigger and bigger. Oh, just like that. Shark Typhoon for 3. But if he has 2 burn spells, then it would be...
But Chris has 2 cards in hand, so you have to hope that One is a land or
Oh no, he doesn't have any. So he's gonna put Lurrus into his hand. And it's a land. Inspiring Vantage. Alright, so oh. Caps. Paliogzak, you're adding one card to your deck. That's additional threat plus value. When you're recurring your dead creatures. So Narset on the play. Very awkward for Louiegee. Unless he plays a land here, a blue source. Yep, there's the absorb. No, John Lobes. He's thinking that Kris is already flooding based on the 6 land. Which is why, yeah, like it's usually the sign of any Lurrus player. Like when you're flooding, you just put Lurrus into your hand. You have nothing else to do. But oh, Gingco Lava Runner. That's pretty good. And I think the only card left for Kris is the Lurrus. So it's gonna go down to 8 with the Gingco Lava Runner. So Kris is still trying to think that he might have a response. Wow, he respected.
really playing around with 2 mana.
I don't think there's any. He's probably thinking about the sensor. So which is why he was reluctant. Probably. I think that's it. There's the Azorius Charm. It's also a good card. It can do tempo play. He can draw a card from it. Depends on his choice. Down to 8. Those who are tuning in, don't worry guys, we got another raffle on the way. One for our viewers and one as well for our contenders. It's Kris's turn, yeah. He passed the turn, no land drop for Louiegee, but that means he's stacked with spells. He already has the Azorius Charm revealed. They can definitely opt to use it. Put the Swift Spear back on the top of the library. So he's definitely going to use it. I think the Swift Spear is the better choice. Because you can just block the Lava Runner. It's always going to be a 2-2. Yeah, that is the better choice. You put it on the top of his library. Azorius Charm resolves, blocks the Lava Runner. And he's gonna cycle the sensor. I think this is the end step. Kris is just passing. Nope, because he knows he has an absorb. And there's the sensor. That could have been it earlier. I think the better play in the previous turn for Kris was to play the Lurrus first. Yeah, definitely. Because if you know that if you have if your opponent has a sensor, then you can play around it, just playing it as the first spell. So you have a lot of mana. Anything else? Aether Gust doesn't work on Lurrus.
actually crucial because that was the turn he played Master. And now he can dig for answers twice already.
Yeah, he did. He got the charm and the absorb. So much value for Louiegee. Birth of Meletis as well. So he's gonna gain 2 more life in the next 2 turns. And get a wall. Okay, let's the Swift Spear resolve. Definitely checking on that Lurrus. More college, Garbro. Alanganin ang grado. Subject. GG na 6 lands. Yeah, looks like Kris is slowly losing grip of this game. Alright, he blocks the Swift Spear, goes down to 6. Passes the turn. So Louiegee is thinking of probably playing an Ox. Any spell on the end step. I think Gingco Time would be really good here. If he has it. He's gonna use the charm to draw a card. So he's gonna get another wall. Hmm? 1060, I believe. GDX. Courtesy of Louiegee. For those who are not aware, the glared card is the Birth of Meletis. And he can still hold up a counter spell. Yep. That's very good. Gonna pass the turn. He has 2 walls to protect both his planeswalkers, even his life total. So Kris might need something here. Louiegee looking good in this second game. He might make a comeback here. Might reach to that Dream Trawler, which is just definitely waiting to be resolved. There's the Vyashino Pyromancer. Goes down to 4. That's it resolved. He's definitely just patiently waiting for that Lurrus to come out and do a counter spell. Oh! There's the Azorius charm. That's it resolved. Oh my god, that was a very risky play there from Louiegee. That could have been a Boros charm and that would have been it. But luckily he didn't get punished. Goes up to 6 again. Bawi na lang game 3. Prayers na lang tayo ni Pre. Yep, picks up the fairy, gets a card from the top. So the fairy ready to turn things around. And I think that was a verdict. Yeah. Alright. Yep, there's the Supreme Verdict as well. To clear the board, and another Birth of Meletis. Yep. Safe to play that card now that he knows that he doesn't have a burn spell. It's probably a land or a creature. So Louiegee slowly stabilizing this game. So this is the end step, untapping 2 lands from Teferi's uptick ability. That's a beatdown. And he has enough mana for Absorb. Soulscar Mage. I think he's gonna let that resolve. Still a very good threat because it can deal with the wall if he has a burn spell. Gonna pass the turn. Just patiently waiting. I think Kris definitely missed that opportunity to play the Lurrus earlier. You should have played it first instead of the Pyromancer. So he might probably pick up the ferry again. Man, such an intense match here for Louiegee. He's slowly climbing up as any control deck should be. Already down to 6. Wow, looks like he's gonna put the Soulscar Mage on the 3rd of Kris's top library. Plays the Fairy Time Raveler. Let's see what land he's gonna play. Probably play the island, yep. Alright, he scoops it up. It gets you to draw a card. You put a wall, and 4 is like the magic number for burn, like aggro decks to be allergic to. Yikes! Fabled Passage for the first turn. For Louiegee, so no ops. Just gonna go light up the stage. I'm gonna get you. Glacial Fortress. Garokuni Kris versus Starry. Yeah, that's actually a good matchup for Kris. Because the sideboard is definitely designed for against the Euro decks. So Roiling Vortex is the play here for Kris. That he's gonna resolve. Nope, plays the Aether Gust, which is very awkward for Louiegee. Puts it on the top, goes in for 3. Yep. So that's gonna buy him some time, but he still needs to deal with the creatures on the field. Martin, if you're in the chat, let me know, or let everyone else know, since you're the blue-white control master here. What are your thoughts on how to handle against this kind of situation? Like, you're on the draw, you're blue-white control, you're up against a Lurrus deck, burn, or even like any red decks. Like, how do you go against these types of decks? Like, what's your thought process on this? On this kind of matchup? Like, what are the key cards to counterspell or to even Aether Gust? Just recast the Roiling Vortex. Goes down to 12 and is going down to 11. That's gonna hurt. So it's gonna go down to 11 with that Roiling Vortex. Gonna get the wall after drawing. Alright, another planes for Louiegee. Already have 4 mana. Very awkward to play Supreme Verdict here. It even takes out your wall, and Kris has not invested a lot in the board yet. because that Gito Lava Runner was from the light up the stage. So it's pretty brutal if he plays the verdict here right now. Alright. I guess that's the only play he could do. Clearing up the board, goes down to 19. And now Kris has an opportunity to commit to the board once again. Because there is no wall this time. Nakatap? This? Berto Meleles. Second saga. So another Gito Lava Runner. He needs another spell in order for him to make it haste and deal more damage. Lisod ba ya mamalit din? Ano siya na wala one. Ano si John Loops na need one Sphinx of Revelation. Balik-balik din niya. And he's like, wala pisa, lisod kayo mamalit din. Iba na imo? Wala na sir. Ako gibaligya na na. Mao di na. Guys, if you're having problems with your singles, just let us know. Top Cut Games. We'll try to look for it for you. We've previously announced on the Tambayan post that we have our wish list, which means the shop is willing to take your orders. Basically, we'll try to procure your singles.
Hot singles in your area.
Yeah,
Delivered by Jerson.
So, if you're really trying to look for that single, let us know that card that you really want. We'll try to get it for you. It'll take time, definitely. It's being sourced outside. So let us know. Let us know in the DMs. Switch Spear. Again, not looking good for Louiegee. This goes in for 2. So Kris, I think Kris is already very comfortable with the Roiling Vortex sitting on the field. There's the Azorius Charm to handle the Switch Spear. Will Kris respond? That's the question. Yep. Looks like he has Wizard's Lightning to go down to 7. Then that's gonna be 2. Goes down to 5. There's the opening for Kris. Got him very low on his life total, but the wall is going to be there. Cycles the sensor on the end step. I think I saw a Supreme Verdict right there. Another awkward card. Harvey Specter. Gaya kong discount, you know, wipe na nanganak na daw sa iya kong deck box. Nakitaan yapon, brother Pao. Nagpalit siya kuan, mahal na deck box. Tag 4K isa. The Smart Hive from Ultimate Card. It can handle 400 cards. Okay, pang EDH lagi daw niya. AKA, I don't want to say it in the stream. We got viewers. Your favorite quotes for that format. Anyways, but yeah, he bought a bunch of deck box, and I think his wife is already wondering where they came from. All right. So, wait, what? He's gonna pass the turn. He's gonna cycle the irrigated farmland. No play here with Kris. Not even the Switch Spear. Oh my god. Maybe he's just waiting for him to... Yep, so he's gonna...
wanted to prevent the last game.
Ah, alright. That's very smart.
Routed the savings mana.
And this is also a window for a Wizard's Lightning as well. Even a Wild Slash can be very deadly. So well played there from Kris. Using the Roiling Vortex ability. Yeah, just like I said earlier. Then that means from the Azorius Charm. Oh my god, this is the window. It gets a third land as well. Kris might do it. Ah, shows the Boros charm and ends it. Yikes. Congratulations to Kris. Taking that win very convincingly. So well played.